new Gala. Today we're here with one of our alcohol nominees, Aldo Marino. Tell us how you're feeling, and can you tell us a little bit about your film today?
Yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good today, and my film is about my parents' immigration story, like why they had to immigrate from Mexico to the United States, and basically what they had to sacrifice when they left, and what they gained when they came here. Yeah, the whole process.
How would you say RealWorks helped you as a filmmaker really grow your own voice?
I think RealWorks helped me by developing my ideas and developing my skills, like my editing skills, my film skills to film and different technology, know about different technology and stuff. So yeah, overall RealWorks was like a big important role in helping me develop my skills and stuff.
What do you think about the inclusive and how important it is to have an inclusive and diverse environment at RealWorks? And what has it done for you?
I think it's great. Going in at RealWorks, especially when I go into the studio and go work with everybody, and just see all the different faces and stuff, is very motivating. Just have so many different backgrounds. Each background is a different perspective, different idea, different life experience that I haven't experienced, and that in itself has so much value. And I feel like that is what helps me develop my ideas, because they give me ideas that I could have not have thought of because I haven't lived what they have lived, So I think that's very important.
Well, thank you guys so much for being with us today.
Hello everyone, welcome to Content for Change presented by Paramount. We're here with Regina Hall. My name is Tania Hardy and
I'm George Ray Lykin.
And we just wanted to thank you for talking to us and being here. It's amazing.
Thank you for having me.
I'm really, really grateful. I just wanted to know, honestly, well, first I want to compliment you on how great you look. And I just wanted to know, what do you think is important and impactful about RealWorks being involved in the organization of helping young children get into the industry?
The last part I couldn't hear. Go a little louder.
Helping young children get into the industry.
Young children?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear all of it. Well, I mean, the fact that I'm sitting here with both of you, two up-and-coming filmmakers, that you've been a part of the program, it's evidence of how important and incredible it is. When you're young, you need opportunity, and most importantly, you need exposure. That is how you're able to get to the next level. And then every time you get there, you get to help someone else get there. You get an understanding of the business. So the opportunities that RealWorks creates and the relationships, it's so important as we continue to diversify what people look like in front of and behind the camera.
Yes, I agree. I also wanted to know, how do you see the media and the entertainment industry impacting new stories and telling authentic and new and diverse stories?
Well, I mean, every generation brings something new, something interesting, a different way that they look at and see the world. I mean, that's what's beautiful about the evolution of life. I love the open-mindedness of this generation. I love the creativity of expression. I love the fearlessness of youth, right? Youth is there's never a time that you're not afraid to be broke, you're not afraid to go for it. It's 7 people in a room, you're not afraid. There's a fearlessness because there's a passion about what you want to achieve. And so this generation has connection and ways to reach each other that we didn't grow up with. That fundamentally changes how you feel, the compassion you feel about the world. And as storytellers, it means you can share the pain, the darkness and the beauty and the light. It means you see beyond just what this is. You see people as more than the identifiable. You see humans as a part of humanity. And to think that that's who's going to be telling our stories now, imagine how that's going to diversify what we say and the voice through which, we say it. So it's very exciting.
In kind of like theme with like literally everything that you're saying and where we are right now, I was really curious for you in the beginning of your career, how important mentorship was for you and like how that ended up looking in your specific pathway. Because I think Tania and I are super lucky to have such a structured sort of foundation and support system to lean back on, but I know that for you, I'm sure that you found that in so many different ways.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, if you could think of like a person or two that really, inspired you or motivated you or mentored you. I'd love to hear about it.
Well, I have to thank my mom, who was incredibly inspiring. But outside of like life, even when I first went to NYU, and it wasn't easy for me. My professor, who's like my aunt, is here tonight, and she inspired me and kept me going beyond. My friends, it's surprising how good people always think of it as a mentor as having to be older, but sometimes even like you two, like being in the program, sometimes the sisterhood or the brotherhood that you form, though people that are adjacent, sometimes when you're like, I can't do it anymore, they're the voice that says, okay, yes you can, and they remind you. So inspiration and mentorship comes in so many ways. And then the kindness of people I've worked with, that goes a long way. There's nothing more important for us than to make sure that we acknowledge small steps. Like, you don't have to be the president of Paramount, right? Any step you make, like, it doesn't have to be a feature. Your short that you make, an interview that you do, those things we have to celebrate, right? You don't just celebrate when the baby's able to walk. You celebrate the first steps. Yes, thank you.
What stories are important for you to see, and what is also important just generationally that we see more often? Because I think that I think that it's a shift that's invested into like diverse and new stories, but I also think that sometimes you get caught up with, telling like diverse stories that could be empty,
I think it's really important that we have stories that, one, people can identify with. I always think of what can increase the human condition for compassion. As we saw what happened, like there's a lot of harsh things happening in the world, right? We saw what happened in Dallas. Like maybe there's something we're missing about a young generation that's suffering, that's in pain. Maybe we need to tell the story of what that feels like, so that we can prevent, support, and I think the lowest vibration anybody can have is shame. Yes. So people can walk and live in truth as to who they are, right? I don't ever want to know that anyone is like, I wasn't allowed to be me, right? Because yes. And so wherever we can affirm and find compassion and wrap that in the story, that's when we've impacted people when they walk out. And then of course, just some fun shit. Because there's also the need for escape and like turning your brain off and having fun, because we are also entertainers. And so your storytelling is there to completely entertain. And so there's no genre that I think is unimportant. I think every genre of storytelling matters.
We need all of it. It all mirrors where we are.
All of it.
by helping them share their personal stories and giving them the resources and the guidance to make their movie-making dreams come true. Ready to write your script?
Sure, looks easy enough. This is not easy.
Don't worry, our instructors and mentors are here to help. They have the expertise needed to get those creative juices flowing.
How about a fight to the death? That should get the audience excited.
Yeah, that should work. Okay, I'm done.
All right, excellent. Let's go film it.
Action!
Please, we can fix this.
There's only one way this goes down.
We give students hands-on experience to teach them how to collaborate on set. No prior experience needed.
Cut! Can you keep it down, please?
Oh, sorry.
Aren't we missing a third actor in this?
We'll fix it in post. Oh, crap.
It's okay. Your professional one-on-one mentor will solve all of your problems.
Silly goose. Don't you know about the add actor effect in Premiere? Let me show you.
You are magic.
This movie's incredible. How much does it cost to sign up?
That's the best part. It's free.
Wait, but you're not in this program yet. How did you make this?
Just a little movie magic.
Hey, hello, I'm here with our nominee, Jalissa Bedford. Jalissa, how does it feel to be nominated for your film?
It feels amazing. I'm so honored to be here tonight, and I'm just really grateful.
How do you think RealWorks has helped you in your journey in filmmaking?
I think definitely RealWorks has helped connected me to a lot of different opportunities outside of the space, and just giving me more insight in different paths of filmmaking, and giving me the opportunity to continue to strengthen my skills.
How has working on this film helped build your experience as a filmmaker?
Definitely strengthening my abilities as a screenwriter and director, to be able to lead a set and to edit my own film on my own definitely has helped me basically hone all my skills that comes with being a filmmaker.
And could you, in a few words, just tell us a little bit about your film?
Yeah, so my film's name is Revelations, and it's about a girl named Jalen who realizes she likes her friend Yessie, who happens to also be a girl, but that's against everything that she's pretty much known all her life, because her mom is against the LGBT community.
Thank you so much for having.
Thank you.
We're excited to have you here tonight.
Thank you so much.
And we're off camera.
Okay, thank you guys.
Hello. Hello. Wait, what?
Hi, Alex. My name is Georgia Ray. It is so lovely to meet you.
Hi.
This is Tania.
Nice to meet you.
First of all, congrats on your nomination. You
Thank
must be
you.
so excited.
Very excited, yeah.
Yes?
I can't believe it still.
I'm so congrats to you. I remember when I was a nominee. I didn't win. I hope you don't have my luck.
Oh, me
but
too.
I do remember it being a really awesome feeling and feeling like I was officially like a filmmaker.
Right.
I guess we just had a couple of questions to start you off, and we're gonna let you go. But I guess first question is, who's one of your favorite storytellers?
My favorite storytellers, I'd have to say Don Glover, off the top.
Great choice.
I love him. You know, he's what I want to be
Right.
right now, but later on, I want to be even better. You know what I'm saying? Even bigger.
And does that include being like a multidisciplinary artist, or
Yeah.
just in what he does in film?
Unfortunately, he put that impression on me too, so I have to have my foot in every single thing, or else it's not good
Or
enough.
else it's not gonna be good enough.
But it works.
How would you say that type of attitude helped you, or kind of formed how you worked on your current project?
It gave me a level of expectation and quality.
Yeah.
So, because I had so many, like, I was touching every single part of the film, Like I wrote it, directed, acted, edited. You know, I knew exactly what the vision was supposed to be. So if it didn't meet that standard, I just had to keep going at it.
Absolutely.
Right?
Sounds like a perfectionist.
Unfortunately,
energy.
yeah. I'm trying to work on it.
To be an artist. Tania, do you have any questions?
I also want to congratulate you.
Thank you.
You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can see you feel great too. I feel the energy beaming off of you. You know what I'm saying?
You both look amazing.
The flow is tight. I guess I would just want to know, like, how do you want to take up space and wherever you go after this? Like, how do you want to occupy the spaces that you're going to be in, and you know, just be your authentic self?
I want to. I say I've touched on this now recently. I want to be able to inspire as I've been inspired. I want to be able to show that even like, unfortunately, I am a perfectionist, but I want that to not be the case for other people that see my thing, my stuff. I want people to just do whatever they feel like they have to. Because if you miss that shot, you're just gonna regret it for the rest of your life, and that's not what life is about.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
So.
That's really important. But thank you for sitting down with us.
Thank you for talking.
I hope you have an amazing night. I hope it's your night. Yes. Yes. You know, can we do a good luck dance real quick? You know, really? Hey. You got this, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna say how are you feeling tonight, and then I'm gonna say like why is this meaningful? Talk about the award and why is it meaningful? Okay.
I'll do why you're a real work supporter.
Oh. Hi. Yes.
All right.
Yes. Hi,
Hey, how you
Cake.
doing?
Yes. I'm Maya. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Congratulations on being awarded the ChangeMaker Award.
Thank you.
Why is it meaningful to you?
Well, it's meaningful because everything that I've learned about this incredible organization and how they're helping to create opportunity for these talented young students, and to be honored by an organization that's doing this type of great work, that they are recognizing what we're doing at Macro and what me and my colleagues and our team are doing to create opportunity, to help tell stories that are going to make a difference, that are going to inspire and entertain and bring people together. It was really an honor. So I was very excited to be here and to meet a lot of the students in person, and to be a part of this great organization.
Thank you.
You mentioned that your company is providing a lot of opportunities. How important is diversity to you, and how do you feel like your company is pushing that forward in the film industry?
Well, diversity in thought, perspective, how people do things, background is really important in anything that you're doing, in any type of business, including in the film and television and in content creation business. And I think that by bringing diverse points of view and perspective, where everyone is able to tell stories from their lens, from their life experiences, from their heritage, from their cultural perspective, that's when you get to see elevated content that really is not only culturally authentic and specific, but also can have a universal connectivity. And for our company, being able to apply the resources, the years of experience in the industry with developing and producing, along with access to capital to support talented storytellers, it's really a main part about what we're looking to do, to be a part of the sea change. So I can't even imagine being a part of the creative process without diversity of thought, because that's what's going to create the most compelling content. Because if everything is being told from one lens, look at the melting pot of this room alone. Think about the melting pot of our world and the diversity of our world. We need to have stories told that reflect the spectrum of those experiences, not just from one homogeneous lens.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thank you so much for talking to us. I hope you have a great night.
Absolutely. Thank you as well. I appreciate talking to you as well. Okay.
Welcome to the glimpse of the studio at RealWorks and the students working on their editing tonight's footage live. The studio is a full-blown production company doing work for paid clients. We're excited to share with you the studio's reel for a trailer and for a feature-length documentary releasing in 2023. Enjoy. Welcome to the studio's glimpse of RealWorks' editing team, where they're editing the show live. We're excited to share with you the studio's reel for a trailer for a documentary releasing in 2022. Enjoy.
It's been a very long 2 years. Difficult, unpredictable, chaotic, triumphant, devastating. And when I walk down the halls of our studios, I know that inside those studios, life is happening. There's motion, there's creativity, there's exchange, and there's the birth of work. The audition was extraordinary. Just the outpouring of talent and just the beauty and vulnerability within that space and the emergence of those dancers that we could choose to join the company. The company members should really represent everything that the organization believes in. Which, yes, it's art and art making that's collaborative and meaningful, but it's also activism and it's also advocacy for the professional field. That time of reflection, we couldn't fall into our usual routines and habits. We couldn't go to the studio every day. We couldn't go to performances. We couldn't have exchange with our colleagues. We had to look inside, and we had to address, I think, deeper questions of who we are and what we want to do and what impact we can make with our work. There were surprises. There were dancers that were not part of that audition who came to us through other pathways.
It feels like we're waking up. You know, it feels like we're just coming back. It feels alive again. And there's nothing that makes you feel more alive than dance.
Now, these 12 dancers will need to lean their advocacy fellowship projects toward their colleagues. It was a great moment, but it certainly was not the final chapter. Just the beginning, really.
Hello, my name is Jason Oakman and I'm a Daniel Garrison Scholarship recipient. It means a lot that I'm able to get this opportunity for me because I always loved film. As a kid, always growing up watching films. The one film that really inspired me to do it was watching Avengers films. Through the Nav Lab, I'm able to share my ideas with my peers and mentors so I can see all my ideas on the big screen. I'm so excited to shoot my film because the characters I made are characters that I'm sure everyone else can relate to, and I want everyone, when they see my film, to have a chance to connect with them. And it wouldn't be possible without the scholarship, so thank you so much.
Hello, I'm Rachel Kelly and I'm a Daniel Gerson Scholarship recipient. It means a lot to me to receive this opportunity because I'm going to be able to produce my own short film, which I've been working on the script for a really long time. I was able to PA for some other people from Narrative Labs shoots, and it really gave me the experience of what it's like to be on set. Photography is something I really enjoy, and cinematography is kind of adjacent to it, so being able to be behind the camera and make the film come together is really exciting to me, and also being in the edit room and being able to see the film come together piece by piece. Being able to talk to Robert Baird, Daniel Gerson's writing partner, really helped me because he gave me a new insight on my script and really helped me with the script writing process. Thank you so much to the Daniel Gerson Memorial Fund for giving me the scholarship because it's allowing my filmmaking dreams to come true.
Welcome to the RealWorks 2022 Gala. We're here at the main stage, so let's get this started.
But she caught me on the counter. Wasn't me. Saw me banging on the sofa. Wasn't me. I even had her in the shower. Wasn't me. She even caught me on camera. Wasn't me. She saw the marks on my shoulder. Wasn't me. Heard the words that I told her. Wasn't me. Heard the screams getting louder. It wasn't me. She stayed until it was over. Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. I had tried to keep her from what she was about.
Honored guests, friends, and colleagues, please welcome to the stage Brooklyn Borough President Antonio Reynoso.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. All right, we're about to get started, and I would love for everyone, if you can, to please take a seat. And if you can't take a seat, to please give us an opportunity to say a few words on stage. My name is Antonio Reynoso and I am the Brooklyn Borough President, and I'm so happy to welcome you all. Thank you. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit disappointed that an organization that was born and rooted in Brooklyn would have us come across the river to an event space in Manhattan. So what I'm going to do is make sure that, John, next year we're going to work together to make sure we keep an organization with a heart in Brooklyn. But I want to thank RealWorks for the great work they do in ensuring that young people in Brooklyn and New York City get an opportunity to take advantage and get an opportunity, again, to take advantage of following their dreams, following their hearts, and being able to pursue a career in filmmaking and other important arts. I want to talk about somebody very quickly, and I know he's not going to want me to do it. I want to talk about my brother, Charlie Reynoso, who actually works in RealWorks. Let's give him a round of applause. You see, at a young age, we were very concerned about Charlie because Charlie wasn't pursuing the family careers like being politicians, opening businesses. Instead, Charlie was fiddling with guitars and cameras, and we were concerned about him early on. What we didn't know is that Charlie's passion was art. His heart was driving him to another field. And as a family, we would have loved to have the experience and the organization of RealWorks to be able to carry that art and his heart to do what he loved. And it's because of people like him that I want to make sure that organizations like RealWorks continue to do the great work that they do so that the next Charlie gets an opportunity. And I'll leave you with this. Please, and organizations like this need all the help that they can get. And money is extremely important. If you don't want to dig deep into your hearts, please dig deep into your pockets and support organizations like RealWorks. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. And don't forget to spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Thank you so much.
I really want to make a statement. I really want to make a stand here at RealWorks. Everyone's just so passionate about their craft.
I was trying to find my footing, and ever since joining RealWorks, I found it, and I feel like myself whenever I step into this room.
I've been struggling for a while, and that's when my friend was like, there is this organization that you could go to and work with them. RealWorks was my last shot.
RealWorks impacted my life by giving me these amazing career opportunities and to really let my creative output flow.
RealWorks impacted my life so much. Before RealWorks, I never really had a sense of community.
They really just help you build yourself up to your best potential, really.
RealWorks made my life, I must say.
I feel I've learned that whatever happens, I have to stay focused on my goal. And I've had that chance and that kind of thinking because of everything that I've done here.
Long term, winning Oscars, winning the Academy Awards, you will see me on screen because of the foundation that RealWorks has created for me.
Please welcome actor, producer, Brian Terrell Clark.
Yo, 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 what's going on, RealWorks? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Y'all doing all right? We're gonna give some love to the people in the room, but we're also gonna give some love to the people that are at home. So if you are at home watching right now, we know that you are not here, but I hope that you can feel the energy and the love that is in this room. We are here to honor some amazing people. Now listen, y'all, we call this the ChangeMakers Gala because we're here to honor industry leaders who are changing the face of media today. That's both on screen, behind the scenes, and those who are changing those stories that are being told. But the real reason I'm here is that I'm here to celebrate the young filmmakers that are in this room. If you're one of those young filmmakers in this room, make some noise. Absolutely. Your stories are going to be reflecting the inclusivity that we want to see in the world. Don't be mad at me. I'm going to walk out of my light for a second. But I want to take this opportunity. What's up, Sean? I want to take this opportunity, and I wouldn't be myself, and I would be remiss if I did not take an opportunity to acknowledge the lives that we have lost this year due to mass shootings and senseless gun violence. If we're gonna be here to honor the young people that are here, we also have to take the opportunity to honor the lives that are cut too short. This is not a political moment. For me, this is a personal moment. Not only as a black man in this room, it is a personal moment because I lost my cousin due to senseless gun violence. And if you're like me, you're kind of tired of the moments of silence. Is anybody else tired and exhausted from moments of silence? So because we are here at the RealWorks 2022 ChangeMakers Gala, Instead of having a moment of silence, I say we have a call to action. Turn to your neighbor and say, be a change maker. No. Say it with your chest. Say it with some passion. Turn to your other neighbor and say, be a change maker. There it is. There it is. We can all be change makers in our society, in our communities, in our workspaces, in our personal lives. Who we decide to mentor, that's a big one. The stories that we celebrate and who we support. It's my favorite thing about this organization. It's an organization that puts action behind its tenets and what it says it believes in. We have such an amazing program for you tonight. And the first change maker we're going to be honoring is the king himself, Charles D. King, founder and CEO of Macro. We're also going to be honoring the woman of my dreams, even though she don't know it. The woman that if my spouse gave me a pass, I would fall at her feet or jump through the TV as she hosted the Oscars. Y'all make some noise for the incredibly beautiful, talented Regina Hall. And now, clap for yourselves. And now let me tell you why you just clap for yourself. Of course, this is a fundraising event. We're gonna raise some money, okay? RealWorks can change the world by changing the storytellers of tomorrow. And when it's all done, after we party tonight, here we're gonna party with DJ Remarkable right over there, past the buffet. Yeah, some of y'all just happy to be outside, I can tell. Just happy to be outside. I had the blessing and the honor to host a short film festival, the F. John Outcult Film Festival for these young people, and we're giving an award away tonight. I'm super excited. I'm a fan of these young people. Their work reflects the core values and the personal storytelling and the creativity and social impact that RealWorks stands for. So tonight, we're gonna meet 5 of the young filmmakers who were nominated by their peers for tonight's award. Check out the first 2 nominees.
My film is about my parents' immigration story and why they had to come here to the United States and what they had to sacrifice to come here, as well as what they achieved once they got here.
Considero que sí valió la pena ir a los Estados Unidos. Conocí a mi esposa allá en Estados Unidos. Hoy tengo un hijo y es la parte primordial en mi felicidad.
Fue muy difícil porque lo más grande y lo más que me sentí mal dejar fue a mi mamá, porque ya todos mis hermanos estaban aquí y yo era la única que yo vivía con ella. Entonces esa decisión fue...
To be nominated really makes me proud because I feel like I did put a lot of work into this. Just being nominated really makes me feel like my hard work really paid off.
Revelations is about a girl named Jalen who realizes that she has feelings for her best friend Yessie, but this is against everything Jalen has known. So this is about Jalen coming out to herself and coming to terms with her sexuality.
I'm sorry. I'm fine. Okay. Just get away from me. Leave me alone. I don't want this. Actually, I think I'm gonna go through the front.
To be recognized and nominated by the RealWorks community as a F. John Alcott Award nominee was a huge honor, and I'm highly appreciative of the community for recognizing my work. It really meant a lot to me, truly.
All you looking to do is add more names to that list. You bomb City Hall, they gonna bomb us. I'm ready to die for the people, Sheriff. How about you? Early on in life, I recognized that I had a talent for identifying talent in others. When I think about the company that we're building, that we've been building with Macro, or even my time as a senior partner and agent at William Morris Endeavor, I recognized that I was championing the cause of great artists and filmmakers and storytellers. We were going to create content that was also going to reflect us, and that there's real power in that, and there's a need for it, and there's a need for representation, and there's a need for our stories to be told from us authentically.
How do you think the industry will have changed by, through you creating this company and bringing more diversity into the industry?
First and foremost, it's talented people like yourselves that are going to have more opportunities than my generation. And it's talented folks like yourselves who are not only going to do the work to collaborate with one another, but who open up the door for others.
For your company, Macro, what films do you guys want to see more of?
We've made lots of movies that have had critical acclaim and are more dramatic historical pieces, and I'm really thankful for that. I want us to widen our aperture as well. I want to make eventized films as well. We want a portfolio of great storytellers, but they can't just all be dramatic and sort of like that. I want fun as well, and commercial and global, in addition to critically acclaimed art house storytelling as well. What I get excited about most is the younger generation who are less inclined to think, well, this is how it's been done for 50, 70 years or whatever, and I've got to do it this way. You guys are disrupting and innovating. I applaud all of you guys for how you not only identify, but are cultivating and honing your skills as filmmakers and storytellers and producers. It's a pleasure to meet you guys all via Zoom, and I look forward to meeting you in person as well. Hey, what's going on? This is Ryan Coogler here. And it's with great pleasure that I get to speak about a great friend of mine and a titan in the industry, Mr. Charles King. And it's been amazing to see him carve out his plan and really help other artists like myself, artists of color. You go back, 10, 15, 20 years, we weren't getting these types of opportunities to tell our own stories and to find ways to find equity in what we're doing. And Charles has just been a massive part of that. And one of the highlights of my time as a professional filmmaker was actually getting to collaborate with Macro on our film Judas and the Black Messiah. It was great seeing Charles up close and personal work as a producer. Just the kind of vision that he had for Macro, even when he was, still figuring it out. Just seeing it actualized right there as a collaborator was just fantastic. Congratulations, Charles. Congratulations, Real Works, for recognizing him, and love you. Can't wait to see you soon, man, and congrats on everything.
At this time, it is my honor to present to literally one of my personal heroes. He don't even know it. The 2022 RealWorks ChangeMakers Award to the founder and CEO of Macro. Y'all make some noise for Charles D. King.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space.
All right, I get to be baby Oprah. This is fun. So we got a couple questions for you. It's interesting, in your career as an agent and later as a senior partner, you identify and supported rising creators like Tyler Perry, like Ryan Coogler. What did you see in them? What is it that inspired you to want to represent them and guide those particular kinds of talents' careers?
Well, first off, both of those incredible artists and entrepreneurs and business people, they had a purpose. They both had a mission. And it was clear and evident from second one when I sat down with them and had a conversation with them. I remember to the day, the first time I had a dinner with Tyler and he laid out his vision for the brand that he had built going out in the theater circuit and what he wanted to do one day in terms of bringing his brand and business into film and television and why, and his personal why. And I remember like it was yesterday, the first meeting with Ryan Coogler in my office. It was a couple of years before I left WME to launch Macro, and I'd read Fruitvale Station. One of my other colleagues, Craig Costell, was looking to try to represent him, and I said, look, I'll help, let me sit down with them. And we had just the most amazing 2-hour meeting about life, about our community, about his journey, what he wanted to do. And it was just evident right there from that moment of how unique and special he is and the impact that he was going to have on our community, both in content, but also globally as a business person and a leader. And I saw that in their own way, the uniqueness of who they were. And I guess one of my superpowers was being able to see that and to then work within the walls of an institution like where I was at WME or now at Macro to bring the years of experiences and relationships and connectivity now, access to capital to support and further that. And that's what I was able to do there. I saw the vision for what they were going to accomplish and worked as a, when I was their agent, to help facilitate their vision and their plan.
It's interesting to me when I hear you talk about it because I'm glad that you identify it as a superpower because I've only really seen it in 2 other individuals. I was blessed to meet Clive Davis, but I spent some time working with Berry Gordy, and literally that's his talent. Is it like a spidey sense? Is it just that you connect with their authenticity? Would you what are you literally going through when you go, that's it? It's a hard thing to quantify, right?
It's hard to quantify, but definitely there's something about the soul and the why. What someone's purpose is, why they want to do this. Not just like, I want to make films or I want to tell stories. Why do you want to tell stories? What types of stories? And how are you looking to do it? And then it's a broader perspective about the person beyond just the creative aspect. It's the holistic approach. And yes, and also obviously reading great material or seeing a strong performance, a filmmaker who makes a really interesting short, seeing something in someone's writing, and there's definitely been a gift with that when I was an agent, but also I look at what my colleagues and my partners and the business that we're building at Macro and how many first-time filmmakers that we've supported. I mean, Boots Riley or second-time filmmakers like Shaka King and Dee Reese, and how the great work that they've gone on to do now. Working with them, and as well as all the other actors, and so there's a gift that we have with seeing new voices and working together to further support that and bring all of our relationships to bear to help them do so.
And in your origin story, who were like some of the people that saw that in you? Who were some of the people? I love award ceremonies because at the beginning they always kind of thank a list of people, and you always walk away going, who are these people? Like, I know God and I know your mama, but who are these other people? I'm really interested, like, who are the people that poured into you? Who are the people that you would thank? You gotta
always thank mama. Come on, man.
Thank mama. Gotta thank mama.
Definitely my parents. My mother was a writer. She was a stay-at-home mother who was a writer. And so I saw her with her creative, I wanted to help her with her work as when she was writing when I was growing up as a kid. My father was was a physician at his own practice, and I saw what it was like to have your own business. So that had a huge impact on me. And then just as I was moving through, through my life, from college and law school, there were different people at different stages that mentored me and would open up doors. It was a woman named Tanya Heidelberg that opened up the door for me to get in the industry at MTV when I was in law school. Literally, 95 working at MTV was like the big break to get in the industry. And then there were a half dozen agents and lawyers that were very supportive of my time when I landed in the William Morris mailroom, and they were instrumental in my progression and growth through a time when there were no people that looked like us at the senior levels of any of the talent agencies. And they saw what I was looking to do, and they saw my talents as well. And they supported me.
Speaking of that, that's such a great segue because, from your first day in the mailroom at William Morris, you had, I heard this, it's written down on this paper, but I'm interested to see if it's true. When you started in the mailroom, people say you had a 10-year plan to create your own diversified media company. Hey, y'all got to be quiet for a second. I'm trying to do an interview. That's for the people that's got to keep saying shush. I got y'all back. I got you.
People are hungry, man.
You know what I'm saying? People got your back. I appreciate y'all. We trying to do an interview. Y'all just talking. Talk at home. So when you were in this mailroom, you know, it's rumored that you had a 10-year plan.
Yeah.
Wait, so that's a real thing?
Well, before I went in the mailroom. In my Howard Law commemorative book, hey, what are you going to be doing in 10 years?
Right.
And in my Howard Law book said to be at the helm of a diversified entertainment and media company. And I looked at a lot of aspects and I thought banking, practice law, and then I learned about the talent agency space. I said, that's the route for me, the way Barry Diller, David Geffen, all these titans, they started in the William Morris mailroom. So that, I thought that would be the perfect conduit as a path for me, both having, you know, creative skills, deal making from law school, and that's what I did. And I went in there with the purpose of getting the experience, having that be the foundation, learning the landscape of our town, because a lot of it is not only like what you know, but it's also who you know. And from being inside of those walls, it was really, no one could duplicate those 15 years behind the walls of an agency during that time that I came up through the ranks. And so it's been incredibly valuable in terms of helping us with what the media company that we're building now.
And all those skills that you earned helped you with the original vision, though. Because there's no pedagogy to what we do. I mean, it could have taken longer, it could have taken shorter.
Took a few years. You know, I added a couple.
10-year plan might have turned into 15 or something like that.
Exactly, but better late than never. But,
absolutely, absolutely. You had an incredible life in terms of critical success, right? With the films, one of my favorites, Judas and the Black Messiah, Mudbound.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Shout out to Dee Reese from Mudbound. I'm working with her right now.
Dee.
Yeah, and a film that I actually loved, Sorry to Bother You.
Yeah.
That's an incredible film. Y'all clapping, y'all ain't see that movie. I love that movie.
They did. They
Sorry to Bother You is everything, actually.
They were clapping because they know the plot twist.
Ah, that's what it is. That's what it is. My question is, those to me are, just because they're black films don't make them the same type of films, and just because they're critical successes don't make them the same type of films. Those are very diverse in their scope.
Yes.
What do you think is next for Macro? I know that we want global success, I know we want commercial success, but what are you interested in? Like, what kinds of stories right now, light your fire?
I mean, first off, there's not like a specific thing. We really come from a place of being real artist advocates. So interesting filmmakers, you know, great storytellers, and like material that comes our way. That's one part. So many times, some of our projects come from sitting with artists. What are you passionate about? What's the story you want to tell? And there have been a lot of things that have come around from that. One of our projects, looking over there at my colleague, James Lopez, there's a sci-fi movie called They Clone Tyrone that's coming out in the fall with Jamie Foxx, John Boyega, Tiana Parrish. And yo, man, they're not ready. First-time filmmaker Joel Taylor, people are not ready for this. This movie is smart, it's subversive, it's funny, it's got all kinds of, it's gonna really flip on its head. That's on Netflix, so that's one thing. But you know, look, it's what we said in that video there. My partner and colleague James Lopez, who was the one who introduced me to this amazing organization. Shout out to James Lopez.
Shout out to James Lopez.
But we also want to tell stories that are titans of our industry. There's a woman who's sitting at our table there, Christina Lewis, who was the daughter of Reginald Lewis, the titan, the guy who literally, I read this book called Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun? Back when I was in law school, about this amazing, brilliant Harvard lawyer, Harvard-trained lawyer who was acquiring businesses, the first African-American billionaire businessman transacting. And I read that, it inspired me to actually think on a larger level to do what we're doing to build a company like Macro. We're now working with her and another friend of ours named Franklin Leonard to produce a story about this titan. And I gotta tell you, when we announced that we were developing this project, I have never had more people from around the world reach out to say, can we be involved? What can we do? This is
Can I be involved?
So, yeah. Hey,
And you're so modest too. I met her right before we gave you the award, and she was so chill and so sweet. I love it.
That you can be modest when you sit full like that.
When you got it. When you got it.
But she's using her position to open up doors for other people and
that's
training
exactly
people
what you
about about raising capital and building businesses, but it's important for us to tell stories about our leaders and our titans, whether you're a Wall Street titan or whether you're a revolutionary like Chairman Fred Hampton. So we're going to tell those stories as well.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Speaking of which, titans, heroes, people that we look up to. I often think, and maybe it's because my mother's a pastor, I often think that we learn by observation, right? Looking at your career, looking at your journey, what do you think young people of color can sit back and observe that would help prepare them for the success that they say they want?
From my journey, authenticity. Be yourself. Be yourself. I'm from Decatur, Georgia. I don't have any family in the entertainment industry. I had a vision, a dream. I went to law school, not film school, but I'm running a media and entertainment company. It was a passion, it was a vision, it was a dream, and I worked hard. I educated myself. I built relationships. I networked, and I was able to get clerkships. But all the entire time, whether I was in the mailroom, whether I was in law school, whether I'm doing what we're doing at Macro, a partner at WME, representing the most incredible media titans and artists in the space, I was always kept my center of who I am. And that's the thing that I think that I would like young students to know, that it's possible. You can make it in the world. You can be an authentic, true, kind person who wants to help others and still be successful, but be authentically who you are. I think that if there's one thing in the journey, that's definitely one that they can take. And then hard work and perseverance. There were thousands of no's that I get. I even kept the booklets. I've got all the rejection letters of all the no's when I came out of law school.
You kept your rejection letter?
Absolutely. It's fuel, man. I used to, framed on my wall at William Morris is when I got rejected to be an intern, rejected to get into the mailroom. And when I finally got in, they were only be paying me $300 a week with $100,000 of student loans, working 100 hours a week. And then when I got promoted 2.5 years later, I kept them all framed next to each other. So yes, there were thousands of no's before there were yeses. And the same thing with even when we launched Macro. There were many people that were the wrong potential investors, but then the right investors came and we found great partners like my friend Henri over there. Shout out to Henri, CEO of American Express Bank. And, but us, frankly, it was finding the right people. And you got to be able to take the no's. You have to persevere that in order to get to the yeses. And that's not possible if you're looking to do something, if you're coming from not the right place. If you have to have a long-term vision, and that's where you can weather the downs of it. Because if there's any young filmmaker here who thinks they're just immediately going to get their first movie made and everyone's going to say yes, it's going to be rosy, no. They're going to be. You've got to be able to be prepared to have confidence in yourself and your journey to know the success is on the other end. You got to be able to withstand that.
I hope every young filmmaker in the room is picking up the gems that my inspiration is dropping. Y'all do me a favor and make some noise.
All right.
For our first honoree, an inspiration of mine, Charles D. King.
All right. You gotta give this man a shout out. I love that outfit, man. I gotta get me one of those.
Thank y'all so much.
Feature story tonight focuses on a life-changing program here in the city. It's called Media Makers.
Media Makers is the workforce development program within RealWorks. It started in 2019 as a partnership between the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment and CUNY.
Before I started the program, I genuinely did not see myself in the media realm. When I actually started interning and I saw the resources and I saw people that look like me in these positions, and now I feel like, what am I going to choose versus how am I going to get there?
My internships have been one of my favorite parts about the program. I've learned so much in every single one, and I'm so thankful to everyone at the companies that I work for and at Media Makers too.
It's about representation. We want to be able to have spaces where people of color can find people who look like them, work.
over the last 5 minutes, you should have had an envelope placed on your table. Can someone take control of the situation, grab the envelope, and start distributing the paddles? I'm going to keep this ruthlessly efficient as long as people stay on side. Okay, so hand the paddles out. There are about 8, 9, or 10 paddles in each one. You got to make sure the paddle that is in your hand has your name on it. You would have thought that's an obvious thing to say. Judging by your response, a lot of you got it wrong. Okay, you have 30 seconds to get this done. Moving over to this microphone. How are we doing on the left? Have we got it done? Who's the table captain on table 2? You got to get it together. You got to get it together. Table 11, crushing it. Table 21 on top. At the back, obviously this whole table completely organized, ready to go. How are we doing on table 29? Can we make, yeah, lovely. We got some movement. 33, okay. Make sure it's got your name on it. Have we got the right name? Love your jacket. All right. Table 22, you're falling woefully behind here. What's going on? Okay, I'm coming back to the stage. Let's clear these chairs. Anyone who's familiar with me as an auctioneer?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Shh. Hate shushing an audience. It is so uncouth. I'm only going to do it once, okay? Everyone's got their paddles in their hands. If you haven't, silently find the right one. It's not a tough ask. Once you've got the paddle in your hand, just wave it at me so I know you're in a position to get going. All right, cool. At this stage, we are just going to do an auction. We're going to raise a bunch of money for RealWorks because it's an amazing organization. You're all here to support it, and this is a fundraiser. So we're not looking to bargain hunt here. Don't look for a deal. Just dig deep, raise it. We're going to have a little bit of a loosener here for the first one. Lot item number 1. Bear with me. Good grief.
Let's just wait for table 11 over there. Yep, hey, gave you 25, 30 seconds. You know, it's my job. All right, okay, cool. So I will be calling people out as individuals coming up. So I will throw the microphone in your face, camera, IMAG onto you, and we will find out collectively what's more important than raising money for RealWorks over the next 8 minutes. So I've given you fair warning. Lot item number 1 is 2 VIP tickets to the MTV Music Awards on Sunday, August 28th. It's obviously sold out. It's the most popular actors, actresses. It's the best performances out there. It's 2 VIP tickets. VIP tickets. I'm just going to go up in $100 increments because it's fun. I'm going to start at $100. We're at 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. What? 600, 700, 800. We're at $900. We're at $1,000. We're now going to go up in $200 increments. We're at $1,200 at the back of the room. We're looking for $1,400. 14 bid. We're at $1,600, ladies. Come on, this should be $2,000. 16, 18. Are you two going together by any chance? Well, you just outbid each other. That's all good. We're all good. Right, we're at $2,000. Come on, it's 2 VIP tickets to MTV. $2,000 over here. We're at $2,200. Where are we at? $2,200. This is a no-brainer. I might take this. $2,200. What a legend. Can we get a round of Jaeger bombs, please, to table 23? $2,200. Let's go 25. Come on, it's for RealWorks. Let's go. 25 bid. We're at
$3,000. Are we good for 3? Someone shouted at me. Just scream at me. I'm not one. I don't care. Wait, welcome to the auction, table 6. Coming in strong at $3,000. Don't forget, this is a VIP experience. It's complete. It's going to be the best performances. It's the first one back properly in person. Let's get it done. 3,000. We're at 3,500 from currently my favorite table, table 23. 35 bid. Are we good for it? 35. There we go. 3,500. 4,000. So just go for it. Have fun. Who cares? Why not? $4,000. We're at 45 over here in the middle. Madam, are we still good for it at 4,500? Why the hell not? You're never going to look back and be like, you know what, the one regret in my life was having that VIP experience at the MTV Awards 2023. We're at 4,500. Let's come back to table 6 at $5,000. We lost our minds over here. $5,000. We're at $6,000. Come on, sir, let's go. You're not tapping out now. A whole table of beautiful women and you're tapping out. It's so awkward. Look at this. Don't listen to her. She has no idea what she's talking. Security, can we have this lady removed from table 20, please? We're at $6,000. The money's going to Real Works. It's going to be the time. Look at you. You just grabbed it. Look at me. You and I are going to fall out. I mean it. We're at $6,000. Go on, have fun. You're going to be outbid. She's good for 10. I'm pretty confident. We're at 6,000 bid. 6,000 bid. We're at $7,000 at the front of the room. No. I'm in so much trouble. He did not want to win this at all. Like, I literally promised him $7,000. I'll take $6,001 from you. I will give you that dollar. $6,001 over here. Sir, look at me. She's good for 10. I need to get her there. No. Stop it. Look at me. She's good for 10. Are you good for $6,500? You're on. It's only another $500. What's $500 between a table of friends? We'll all chip in. Are we good for 65? Yes, go on, get behind him, ladies and gentlemen. 60. You're looking around for permission. Just have fun with it. Who cares? $6,500. Oh my God, this is peer pressure. Let's go. 6,501. That's it. No, I promise you, this is a weird dynamic we have here. I don't know exactly what's going on, but we're at 6,500 over there to the world's most reluctant bidder. He's in a lot of trouble. $6,501 is all I need. Otherwise, we're selling once to my favorite bidder of the night, who definitely, can we get a bottle of champagne, please, delivered over to table 20? 6,500, selling once, selling twice, and we're sold at $6,500. I don't know his bidding number. He's over there. Sir, can you show me your bidding number? 131. It is etched in my brain forevermore. 131. You're my go-to guy. That was meant to be a warm-up. We're on lot item number 2. This one is absolutely spectacular. By the way, camera people who are wondering if it's expensive equipment, just full disclosure, there's a chance I'm just going to pile right through you. So just be aware, if I'm running your way, it's hard to stop. 7-night stay at a 4-diamond. Here we go. You got the top level stuff here. Shh. Wait a second. That's the wrong one. Wait. I can sell that one first if you want. Should we do that? Let's just stick with the Amalfi for now, because they're all excited. They got excited. Let's go. That was meant to be the final one. This is meant to be the big one. This is meant to be the climax of the auction. This is 5-night stay at the Amalfi Coast. There is... Shh. Good grief. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I promise you this will be much more fun and a lot faster if you just stop talking. I promise you. We're also raising money for an organization that has to mean something to you because you're here. So we're on lot item number 4, but technically 2, I guess. This is a 5-night stay in Amalfi Coast for 4 people, okay? 4 people. So this is you and your best friends, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a spectacular living room. It's a private residence. There is a spacious kitchen. You have access to a panoramic terrace, which is 325 square feet. Huge table, chairs, outdoor shower, lounge chairs. There's a fountain, of course. It's on the Amalfi Coast. It's the perfect place to relax. There's, obviously you're looking over the sea. I mean, look at it. There is also an orchard tour and a lunch being thrown in. So you're going to the Amalfi Coast, you're going to obviously enjoy the spectacular scenery. It's 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, but there's a tour thrown in, which is really important, and there's going to be a lunch as part of that. It's going to be the lunch that's produced at the farm you're heading to. Where should we start the bidding? It's 5 nights for 4 people. I'm going to start at just $1,000 a head. $1,000 a head, so it's $4,000, okay? And I'm going to open the bidding myself at $4,000. Do we have anyone at $5,000? Otherwise, we're going to be selling it to me at $5,000, which is kind of strange. There's literally no one wanting to come in at $5,000. No one at 5, otherwise selling to me at $4,000, selling once. Very strange. Well, you did your best, Harry. Selling twice, and we are, relax, it's a joke. $5,000. We're at $6,000 for the Amalfi Coast. $6,000 for 5 nights, 4 friends. 5 nights, 4 friends, lunch included. We're at $7,000 over here. Oh, look who it is. Look who's back. I thought we'd never dance again. Look at us go, table 20. You were from literally 0 to hero. You were a villain just 3 minutes ago. And now you are the winner of the Amalfi Coast trip. We're at $8,000 with our villain tonight on table 20. We're at $9,000. No, you don't negotiate with me. I'm telling you what it is. 8 was here, 9 was there. We're at $10,000. Tapping out? 1 bid? Okay, how about this? I'm actually, oh, good grief, way too close. Okay, will you match at $9,000? Because I'm allowed to sell this twice. This should be going for like $12,000. I'm able to sell this twice. Is anyone willing to come in at $9,000? It's 5 nights, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms at the Amalfi Coast. You get lunch included with a farm tour. Otherwise, we're selling once at $9,000. Who's going to come in and match $9,000? Otherwise, we're selling it to just 1 person. I want 2 people to buy this. Where did you come in? 8,000. You're now backing out of the 8 as well. You're back into the villain book. You were at 7. God, now we are negotiating. No, I'm not giving it to 7. We're at 9. Are you good to match it at $9,000? To the rescue! Table 16. 1 bid. That's how you do it. Lovely stuff. Table 16. That is a COVID-friendly high five tested just before tonight. That's 509 at $9,000. And sir, what's your bidding number? You're heading to the Amalfi Coast. Your bidding number is 531. Lovely stuff. So that's 2 at $9,000, $18,000. Now we're going to go to lot item number 3, which I don't know what it's going to be. My guess is as good as yours. Let's see what comes up. I'm hoping it's Mexico. If it's not Mexico, what's the next lot item? Because the order's a little bit jumbled up on my... Mexico! Off we go! Let's go! 7-night stay. This is an absolute no-brainer. 7-night stay. The top level stuff is really important, so listen carefully. 7-night stay. For 2 people. in a 4-diamond luxury Mexico resort in Nuevo Vallarta, or Riviera Maya, or Acapulco, Los Cabos, or Puerto Peñasco. I think I've pronounced that. I've butchered that, haven't I? No, I did all right. Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much. For a dyslexic English guy, that wasn't too bad. Right. So, top level stuff. 7 nights. You can choose from any of those destinations. There's a master bedroom with a king-size bed or 2 double beds with a bathroom, including a jacuzzi. You get TV. There's Wi-Fi. You'd assume Wi-Fi these days, right? I feel like you'd just assume that. Anyway, I think the goal there is to let you know that you can do this essentially working from home situation. You can go for a week in Mexico, have everything taken care of, and work with really good Wi-Fi. There's a fitness center for 2 people, and there's multiple golf courses on some of them. They each have unique selling points. Someone's shouting at me. Let's just get going. There is one additional point here. You can have up to 2 children under the age of 12. They can join you for free if you want to ruin the whole experience. So I have to put that in there because apparently it's important. It's really not important. I think we put the kids with the in-laws for this one. You have a week, 7 nights. I'm starting at just $1,000 just to get some paddles in the air. $1,000 bid right here. We're at 2 over there. We're at 3 right here. We're at $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. Wait a second. Where were you comfortable bidding at for 2? Just 1,000. You were into just pump up. I got it. Okay. Let's do this. There seems like there's quite a lot of interest. I'm actually allowed to sell this one 3 times. But I'm going to sell it to the first 3 people at actually less than you came in at just $5,000. $5,000 for the whole week, 4-star, 2-bedroom, king bedroom, 7 nights in Mexico. You choose which resort at $5,000. Who's with me at 5,000? I mean, someone was in at 6. So 5, 4, 6 at $5,000. 270 at $5,000. There's one. This is an absolute bargain. Anyone else at $5,000? Just put your paddle in the air. It's 7 nights. You get premium Wi-Fi. You can send. It's like the best Wi-Fi you'll ever get. Anyone else at $5,000 for this package? Otherwise, we're going to wrap that one up at just 2. That really should definitely be going at $5,000. Madam. Everyone, do me a favor. Can you grab your napkins? There was interest over here at $5,000 for the Mexico trip. Who was with me at $5,000? 7 nights in pure luxury, assuming no children are there. Do we have anyone willing to come in at 5? Just think about where the money's going as well. This would make an amazing anniversary gift. If you know of anyone who's recently got engaged, it would make a great present. It would make a spectacular apology to someone. You have 5 seconds left to take this at $5,000. Otherwise, we're selling just to 2 people at 5, selling once, selling twice, and we are sold twice at $5,000. All right. Let's get the final slide up as well. Let's have a look what the final item is. Guys, we can be quicker than this. Let's go. Come on, live set visit and tickets for 5 guests to a taping of Jesus and Miro. Jesus and Miro. Completely out of the order of my setup here. It's for 5 of you. Obviously, it has to be mutually agreeable and it has to be COVID friendly. So that is basically on their terms. So if they ask you to do COVID tests before, that's what the policy will be. It's currently a COVID test 24 hours in advance, okay? So those are the protocols right now. It has to work with the producers. 5 guests, so we're going to go in $100 increments. Let's go. $100. Let's go. We're at 100 over here. 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 7, 8. We're at 9. Are we good for 9? You just popped it down right at the wrong time. 900. We're at $1,000. Who's with me at 1,000? 1,000 bid. We're at $1,200. I'm looking for $1,200. Otherwise, we're selling once at $1,000. I'm looking for 1,200. 1,200? You've actually just been informed you outbid yourself, but I'm taking it. It's all good. It's going to a good cause. You're going to be outbid too. We're at $1,400 over here from table 20. Oh, welcome back to the auction. Full of gumption, table 23. What's going on over here? Are the speakers not working or something on this side of the room? We're looking. Where are we at? We're at 1,400. Sir, are you good for 1,600 over here? Let's go for it. 16 bid. If you want to outbid yourself, just do it now. $2,000. Are you good for it? It's just for 5 people. Go on, have fun with it. It's going to real works. Are we good for $2,000 over? 2 bid. We're at 2,500, sir. That's $500 ahead. It's very much in the category of no-brainer. Don't think too long. It's not a problem. It's literally just money. You can make more of it. It'll... Look at that, you can't wear a jacket like that and not spend $2,500 at an auction. Best dressed man here is not coming in at, do we have $2,500 over there? 2,500 bid right here, 168. Who's with me on the right? We're looking for $3,000 now. $3,000, who's gonna compete with the Titans of 23, who, by the way, next year, you're going to be upgraded right on the front row. That's where you belong. 2,500 selling once, unless you want to come in. Swanky pants over here on 11. We're looking for $3,000. Anyone at $3,000, otherwise, oh, there he is! Unbelievable scenes in Tribeca 360. They said it couldn't be done. Look at him, he's shaking his head at me. I knew it, I know, it's so slippery, aren't I? 3,000, we're at 3,500, go on, but there we go! This is healthy competition, I love it. Right, we're at $4,000. She's going to outbid you. Don't panic, can we just remain seated over here? This is a blind auction, we're at 4,000. Don't do that. Come on, you're going to be outbid. I promise you, you will be. Look at me. $4,000. 3,600. 36. Let's call it 36. I won't come back to you again because she's good for 4. I know it. You'd go to 4, right? If I got 36. If I got 36, you'd go for 4, right? So let's just go for 4 anyway. Just pop your paddle in the air. There we go. $4,000. She says, I don't need him to outbid me. I'll outbid myself, thank you very much. It's going to Real Works, which is an amazing organization. Table 23, I'm a big fan of your work. $4,000, selling once, selling twice, and we are sold to Table 23. Good stuff, lovely. I'll see you a little bit later on for the appeal.
The thing that makes RealWorks special is that many different people of all walks of life can come and share their stories and not worry about being judged.
Africa? Well, no shit! Okay, we've heard enough. You may leave. I was just about to.
I know I can always come back here and they'll help me out. Just that I have a safety net or provide me with more opportunities.
Si tú dices, hoy me va a ir bien, hoy te va a ir bien. Porque todo depende de ti.
One thing that really stuck out with me when I joined RealWorks that made it so special was that it was so diverse and different people, different walks of life from all around the city that all had the same passion for filmmaking. It was something that was really new to me, and I felt more comfortable being with everyone who was just as willing to learn something as great as filmmaking.
I definitely feel happy being a part of the RealWorks community. I feel like, in a way, I like to give back a little, so try to help out, because I know RealWorks has given me a lot, so I want to do whatever I can, to help them out as well.
Before RealWorks, I didn't think I'd do anything film related.
It's like the strength went with you, and I see that you never left.
Then RealWorks was like, oh, you know, your idea's kind of good. And they just took the time to really nurture it and help care for it, even when I kind of gave up on it. The faith that they put in their students and their alumni and their coworkers and all the people that are just affiliated with it is inspiring, to say the least.
Honored guests, please welcome RealWorks Ambassador Maya Velasquez.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
Trying something new is hard. Trying something new is hard. While I know now that I aspire to be a filmmaker and an assistant director, if you told me that a few years ago, I would say, you're crazy. It's true. Filmmaking never crossed my mind as a career, and I don't think I even picked up a camera before 9th grade. But that all changed when I joined RealWorks. Back in 9th grade, I was a timid 14-year-old that never really did much outside of school. I had a small friend group, and almost every day we would go straight home to play Minecraft. So joining the doc lab was really challenging for me. Like I said, I had no prior experience, and meeting weekly with a group of strangers who all knew much more about film than I did was really intimidating. However, what kept me coming to class every single week was the ability to express myself. In the doc lab, I created my first film, Normal Family. This film is about my two moms and how I discovered their coming out stories for the first time. Before joining RealWorks, I never asked my family about that. So filmmaking gave me the opportunity to finally open up and ask questions that I might have been too scared to ask before. Once I finished the film, I received an enormous amount of praise. People would come up to me and talk about their own experiences and how they were so touched by my film. This is the moment I found my passion. Last year, Last year, I decided to join the Narrative Lab, and I met so many amazing people along the way. One of those people was my mentor bestie, Anais. We met during the pandemic and created a friendship through the screen. Without her, I feel like I wouldn't have discovered what I love about film. She inspired me, she pushes me, she allows me to express myself in ways that nobody else has taught me before. I remember in one of our meetings, I asked Anais about her journey with film. She said that film is her way of raising awareness and that she is a media activist. Those words really stuck with me. I started thinking about my first film and how it followed my two moms and how they were discriminated against for being themselves. And then I started thinking about my narrative film, Crossroads, which follows a homeless man who finds a wallet and must decide between his values and the money inside. Okay. Filmmaking is an art that allows people to express themselves. People can share stories that impact others. It is so cool to come up with characters and stories that people can relate to. I love being a filmmaker. And if it wasn't for RealWorks, my timid 14-year-old self would have never been able to express myself in the way that I do. Thanks to RealWorks, I was able to find my voice and passion for storytelling. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together again for Maya. Okay, so the next 6 minutes are really absolutely crucial. So please put your phones away. Everyone put your phones away, turn them face down just for the next 5.5 minutes. We are going to make a massive difference for RealWorks to support students like Maya, to support creatives. This is the moment where each and every one of us can actually make a difference and do something. We can actually all be winners. Some of us can give it thousands, some of us can give it hundreds, some of us might just give $100 at the end to say thank you for dinner to your table host. It's up to you, but everyone's got to give. So please, and if we all give, we're gonna crush it tonight, and then we can crack on with the rest of the party. So everyone, grab your paddles so you're ready to do something. We're gonna make it super efficient. I'm gonna start high and work my way down. Again, many hands make light work, so everyone do your bit. Raise your paddle at me just so I know you're in a position to give again. Make sure the paddle number is the right way around. Table 13, everyone, put your paddle up. Come on, table 12, table 11. Where's Fancy Pants gone? There he is, okay. Everyone, grab your paddle. Table 27, I can see you at the back. $5,000 if I stop talking. What a great guy you are. I'm trying to raise $100,000. You're willing to give $5,000. What an awesome guy. We're trying to raise money for RealWorks at the moment. Table 27, awesome. Love people like that. Okay, for those of you who want to make a difference and do something positive for RealWorks, let's show some appreciation for this organization. Awesome. We're going to start at $15,000. If anyone wants to just make a donation at $15,000, I was told here in my notes to start at 10. But for some reason, the guy at the back really irked me, so I'm just going to go for 1,500. So 15,000. If you want to come in and blow the roof off this place, let's start at $15,000. Just put your paddle in the air if you're willing and able to give at $15,000. Otherwise, I'm going to drop it to $10,000, which will fund a scholarship program for a middle school and high school. Who's with me at $10,000? We have a donation right here. Number 453. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. At $10,000. Do we have anyone else willing to come in at $10,000? By the way, if I just casually donated $10,000 on a weeknight and I got that miserable, tepid round of applause, I would be livid. Yes. Okay, good. Anyone else at $10,000 and you can get that level of love and adulation from your peers at just $1 a day. That's it. $1 a day for the next 10,000 days. And we've covered it together. We've worked it out. It's super easy at $10,000. Anyone willing to come in? Otherwise, we're going to half it again. Again, everyone's going to give. Now you can give it $5,000. Right, table 27. And you know what? I'm going to make up with you because you've given $5,000. You don't want to make up with me. Oh my God, you really are an absolute... Okay, turn your paddle around. Turn your paddle around because I haven't got your number yet. 407, burnt into my mind at $5,000. It's like I'm not trying to raise money for a charitable organization. At $5,000. Who else is willing to come in at $5,000? We're in Tribeca. Come on, that's like
a cappuccino around here. Right, 489 from my second favorite table, table 11. Of course, my favorite's over here on table 23. Who's with me on table 23 for just a $5,000 donation? Did I give it enough? I didn't, did I? Anyone else at $5,000? Otherwise, we're going to drop it down to $2,500. Who's with me at $2,500? Right, let's go. 254, thank you very much. One right at the back there, 182, making life difficult. I love it. 165 from table 23. You legends. 114 at 20. Ladies and gentlemen, the right-hand side has woken. It's alive. Who else is with me at $2,500? Let's go on the left-hand side. Sir, wait, 498? Are you a newbie? Lovely stuff. Let's do it. Thank you very much. 2,500. 529. Thank you very much, sir. Anyone else? Don't you owe me like 3,500 over here? I don't know. Anyone else at 2,500? 124 on the front row, leading from the very front. Thank you, sir. Anyone else at $2,500? Otherwise, we're going to drop it down again to just $1,000. $1,000. That is literally an hour's parking in Tribeca. 533. 539, 261, 559, again from the right-hand side. Look at you coming alive, just breathing air into it. Who else is with me at $1,000? Anyone else? 350 at the back. Thank you very much, sir. 495 at 1,000 on the left. Do you remember that opening bid we had together? Wasn't that a nice moment? Wasn't that fun? We just put our paddle in the air. Okay, we're now at $500. Come on, let's get up. Think about Maya right now, how brave that was, and let's fund more of it. 541, 288, 278, 501, 507, 343. This is chaos. Sir, turn it around. Let's go. No, now 502, 566, 355, 349, 348, 534. Over here, table 10. I'm behind you. I'm right here now. 354, 351, 528, 566, 567. Who else is right-hand side? Let's get 500s out of you. 559. Who else is with me at $500? Short. I'm double chairing here. This is high risk. Very high risk maneuver. There's a general manager somewhere losing their mind about health and safety right now. If I fall and hurt myself, it was on me. I had it coming to me. 301. Anyone else at $500? Again, everyone's going to give. We're going to drop it down to $250 now. Let's go. Come on, paddles up. Let's go. We've got 90 seconds to make a difference. 249, 319, 223. Yes, we're back in the game. 211, 212, 139, 416, 292. Who else with me? 320, lovely stuff. 257, 205, 503. Is someone writing these down? Because this could be an absolute disaster. We've got it? Okay, good. 255, 202, 177, 555, 287. Surely this whole table is given now. This is such a boss table. 198. Who else is with me at 250? Am I on TV? Mum, anyone else at $250? Otherwise, we are now at the final level, $100. Come on, we can give this away. These are fun coupons. $100. Who's with me? 574, 493, 569, 493 has given twice, I think. 492, 204, 238, 401, 125, 135, 357, 539, 421, 449, 372. Who else is with me? Oh, we're very close to knocking over each other. Over here on the right. No, I'm with you, sir. Look at the disappointment. I'm with you, don't worry. 521, 309 302. Anyone else at $100? We've got to call it quits, otherwise 345 213 120, and that is what's that? You're shaking it really hard. 291, that's it, at $100. Okay. Sir, on table 27, you have your wish. I'm finished. Thank you, I appreciate it. But I'm not quite finished yet. It was a tease. I have two tickets to Rock the Bells Festival. It's a day-long celebration. It's on the anniversary of hip-hop, featuring classic hip-hop music, carefully curated food, interactive experiences. It's always sold out. It's curated by LL Cool J in his hometown, of course, of Queens. That's what this is. This is called Last Paddle Standing. This part's really important you get right. I'm selling this for just $200, that's it. To the last paddle number I call out. However, if I call out another number after yours, you have just made a straight $200 donation. If you're the last paddle I call out, it's yours. If you want to go again, and you want to bid again to be the last paddle, I know there's some confused faces in the back. If it's the second time I call out your number, you're in for $400. If you get outbid and you come in again, you're in for... There we go, table 3, on top of it. I love it. All right, so, and I'm going to do this in literally 10 seconds. At $200, who wants it at $200? We have 487 is winning at $200. Selling once, selling twice, and no one else is competing with him. 493, selling once, selling twice, and now 530. You are all in for $200, no matter what. Selling once, selling twice, and now 218 is winning at $200. All of you have given $200. Is anyone willing to win this at $200? Otherwise, it's selling once, selling twice, and we are 533 is now winning at $200. Selling once, selling twice, and we are, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We are, anyone want to take it? Surely, yes, well played, table 23. 261 is now winning at $200. It's only right that it sells to table 23. Selling once, selling twice, and we are 492 is now winning at $200. Chaos. Selling once, selling twice. Don't forget every single one of these, $200. Selling once, selling twice, and number 177 is now in at $200. Selling once, selling twice, and we are sold to 177. Okay, that was fun. Right, enjoy the rest of the night. I've been Harry Santolada. You have all been fantastic, even the haters in the back. Thank you very much.
Please welcome Academy Award nominated and Emmy-winning producer and director, Lisa Cortez.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Is Harlem in the house tonight? Come on, come through, Harlem. Okay. All right, I'm going to go off script for a minute, and I just want to tell everybody who's here that one of the most important things I've learned on this journey is the people that you meet at different stages show up when you need them the most. And I really want to thank Charles King, who has been a friend to me for many years, who supported me with the Apollo Theater documentary, and is supporting me now as a director with the Empire of Ebony. So thank you so much, Charles. Thank you. I'm excited to be working with Macro again. All right, so in 2009, I love a good origin story, John and Stephanie invited me to be the first Gala honoree in 2009. I was as old as Miss Velasquez then. All right. So, and at that time, RealWorks was mentoring and training 200 Brooklyn teens annually. This year, RealWorks will serve over 1,700 young New Yorkers. And that's through filmmaking, mentoring, and workforce programs, helping to build a media workforce that reflects the talent and drive and the diversity of our city. So tonight, I'm actually very proud to announce that my company, Cortez Filmworks, is partnering with RealWorks to offer a scholarship to a gifted college-bound filmmaker who has demonstrated the need for financial support to realize their dreams. I'm so excited to have this partnership with RealWorks. And now, I would like to welcome the president of Macro Film Studios and co-chair of the 2022 RealWorks ChangeMaker Gala, Mr. James Lopez.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon.
How's everybody doing tonight so far? If you're talking in the back, you're not going to talk over me, so keep it down. I am proud to serve again as co-chair. It's my second year in a row. And I'm also proud to be a previous honoree, so thank you to the organization. I wish there was a program like this when I was coming up, when I was in high school, a short 10 years ago. Why is everybody laughing? I was in high school 10 years ago. But in all seriousness, the mentorship and resources and impact that RealWorks provides for the next generation of filmmakers is immeasurable. So let's all continue to support this program and its important work. I want to especially thank our honorees this year, my producing partner and the man we all admire, Mr. Charles King, and the immensely talented and incredible person, Regina Hall. Special thank you to the Gala host committee and fellow co-chairs, Amy Sewell and Dio Harewood. The board of directors, staff, and students at RealWorks. Our amazing sponsors, Paramount, Warner Brothers Discovery, Macro, the Daniel Gersten Memorial Fund for the Arts, everyone who has donated tonight to make this RealWorks special, and congratulations to the nominees of the John F. Occult Award for the outstanding filmmaking. You kids are truly inspirational, and I mean this sincerely. I did not have it together at your age, so you're way ahead of the game. If an idiot like me becomes president of Macro, imagine what you could be. In all seriousness, though, you kids are truly inspirational, and I just want to part with a couple of words. We're in really difficult times as a society, and because we're here to honor you, the future, use your art to make a difference in a change in the world. Really, you have an immense power. And try to leave this place a better place than what we left for you. We have failed you as adults. I'm dead serious. But you guys can do much better than we can. So take it by the reins, use your power, make incredible art, and really make a difference. All right? Thank you.
The world is finally changing. Look at this place. We've shattered the glass ceiling. The arc of the mall universe is long, but it bends towards justice. will pursue excellence. You will not pursue approval. That was my journey, you know. I never had a quantum leap. There's so much that you learn in the journey. And so I'm grateful for that, because while you're pursuing your career, life is happening.
The industry kind of sees you as being able to do one thing, and you have to be like, I do more than just one thing.
We are here at the Oscars.
We're your Oscar hosts. I'm Wanda Sykes.
I'm Amy Schumer. And I'm single. It's about what we show each other. It's about the love we give to each other. It's about the empowerment that we feel as people. It's about me seeing you and saying thank you.
And now, to present the Variety Voice of Inspiration Award, please welcome writer, director, Mariama Diallo.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here.
Hi, everybody. It is truly my honor to be here amongst you young filmmakers, Charles King, auction winners, and everyone in between. But most of all, it's really, really my honor to be here to present this award to Regina Hall. If you want to talk about a change maker, Regina changed the course of my life when I met her and worked with her. And it is my incredible honor to welcome her to the stage, Regina Hall.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. Hot air balloon that could go to space.
So nice. I'm gonna point it out.
Hi, Regina.
Hi, Mariama. Thank you so much for coming. I have to say, I have a safety pin here. Don't worry.
I don't. Ugh. All right. Well, it is very exciting to be here with you, Regina. It's been said that this year, 2022, is your year. You hosted the Oscars. You starred in films like the upcoming Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul. You also starred in Master, that I had the good fortune of making with you.
And writing.
And writing. And writing. Thank you very much. And the year has also seen you make 9 Perfect Strangers in 2021, Black Monday, and add to your very, very diverse catalog. So this is all to say that I congratulate you on the award, and how does it feel? Does it feel like the timing is right? What does it mean to you when people say that this has been your year?
Well, first of all, I want to thank Variety for the Voice of Inspiration Award. I really want to thank RealWorks. Thank you so much, John and Stephanie. And everyone here, all the incredible, future talent who I will be looking for and hunting down, either to hire or to hire me. Charles King, for the work that you do, although you've never hired me. That's okay. We're not done yet. There's 2023. It's 2023. But really tonight is it's exciting because to be able to be amongst a next generation is so exciting. You know, careers like Change are incremental. There are some people who have overnight successes. I wasn't like one of them. So this is probably just a year of more people
being like, oh, I recognize her. Oh, that's who it is. Or movies you've done are on cable and streaming and people have seen it, and so then they'll go see something else. It's an exciting year for me because I'm moving into a different category as producing. My producing partner is here, Tom Heller, and we have our company, RH Negative, and that is, who knows what RH Negative is? Oh my God, somebody does? Let me make sure you're not wrong. What is it, Stacy? No, damn.
It's not a blood type?
It is a blood type.
I knew that.
And you knew it. It's a play
I had
on
a
words,
sneaking
right?
suspicion.
So my blood type is negative. So RH stands for your rhesus factor, which decides whether you're positive or negative. And so I like the play on words. And Tom is RH negative, so then I knew we were destined.
Hi, Tom.
Yeah.
So, Regina, you are, I would say, a rare Hollywood success story in that you've had a career that spans over 20 years. I think your first film role was 1999 iconic film, The Best Man. Other early films include Love and Basketball and Scary Movie. And for somebody who has had the length and breadth of a career that you've had, I was a beneficiary of your, creative bravery. You took a chance on a first-time director. That's also the case, I believe, for Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul. So I was just curious to hear from you about what your process is like in choosing projects and, choosing films, and do you think it's changed or evolved at all over the course of your career?
I mean, so many first-time directors took chances on me. I'm grateful. And if I read material like Mariama's that's so interesting or thought-provoking or nuanced in many ways, it's so great because you can be doing something for the first time, but it doesn't mean that you're not already amazing. And I feel like that's what I got. And I knew with you, Mariama is such a brilliant writer. And so when you read something on the page, and when we met, I was like, oh, this woman has a vision. And I think it's so important to have a vision. Every career is different. And I know everybody here is young at RealWorks. Oh, young. I'm really jealous. I say that with deep, deep honesty. Gosh, it's terrible, right? But it's true. Because it does, life moves really fast. And so it keeps going. I used to say, oh, I can't wait until I'm 25, like it was gonna stop. I don't know why I rushed to get to an age. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be 25. It's like, yeah, for 10 minutes. I've gone on a tangent. But the point is that, every career is so different. When I first started out, I didn't feel very, I don't know what I felt like because I don't really have the word for it, but I did a lot of comedy, and comedy wasn't really respected. It was like, oh, you're the funny girl, you do comedy. And if people didn't see you do dramatic work, it was hard for people to give you opportunities, to do dramatic work. So you do one thing, and then you have to work really hard to say, I'm more than just one thing. And so as up-and-coming filmmakers or writers or actors, even if you're just starting, you never have to be defined by one thing. You are more than one thing. So you can be funny and emotional and dark, because I don't want it to stab a couple people. And also good, because I didn't. And all parts are all of us. That's the gift we have in writing characters and playing them, is because we see the humanity, right? And it's the humanity that you imbue a character with that really serves your audience. And that's what you guys have the gift as writers and producers and storytellers to do. So that's the exciting part of a journey in its entirety, and it doesn't stop.
Well, with the benefit of hindsight, having had such a storied career, are there any things that you feel like you would do differently? Or knowing what you know now, is there any advice beyond what you just gave to some of the young filmmakers in the room that you might have benefited from as a creative starting out?
Well, I think after a while you learn to enjoy it more. You don't have to take the rejection so personally. You usually think one job is going to change your... I remember there was a movie called Josie and the Pussycats. And I was like, if I get that movie, my whole career is made. Now, I don't know why I have made Josie and the Pussycats a career-turning role. But somehow I thought, this is going to catapult me, this one. This is the role. And so I didn't get it. I cried. I had a little curly wig, and I thought, I was like, I remember I came home, I didn't get it, and I took the wig off. It was dramatic. I was so dramatic. And, I was really upset. But what I'd say is, I think of myself as a professional auditioner. I had a teacher tell me that. And you don't have to take the no as a no to you. It's a you're not right. So it's how you get up and keep going after you take your curly wig off. After people say they don't want to see you, and I had so many people say I don't want to see. I felt like it was rude, like you don't even want to see me. Like, I can't even audition. They were like, no. It's so funny, my first audition, I remember someone, and I was really bad because I didn't know how to do a punchline. And at the time, sitcoms were in, and I didn't know how to do a punchline. I only knew how to I could create a funny character, but I didn't know how to be like, now what you say? Whatever it was. I didn't know how to serve a punchline, and I was bad, I guess. And I remember that the casting director said, thank you, Regina. Enjoy LA.
That's cold. That's cold. But did you enjoy LA?
No! I got in the car with my Thomas guide. You know how long it took me to find that place? This is pre-cell phones. I was in a rent-a-car. I was hurt. But, it didn't stop me. And so I would say, I've learned that it is the perseverance. It is not a short journey for everyone. It's a marathon. Don't compare yourself. Like, do your own road. Go do your own thing. That's what I would say. And enjoy.
I love that. As a quick final follow-up question to that, I've read that you've spoken about seeking excellence rather than approval. And that's a very powerful message to me, and I wonder if you can discuss that a little bit more and how you were able to reach that conclusion.
Well, when I grew up, there wasn't social media, and I know that today social media is so big, and people look at likes or whatever. I'm not that good on it, sorry, but and so it was really at that time to tell people, like, it's not about other people's opinion of you. You're not validated. Uh-oh, y'all gonna make Brenda come out. I'm about to be like, for all y'all talkers up in here. Shh. But back at you. No, I'm sorry. No. And so what I was saying is, you have to make sure that you're not doing it for someone else to see it. You know, pursue your own personal best. It is not about being like, I got 1 million followers or 5,000 likes. Although there's nothing wrong with that. That is not a bad. It is just not, it is not the only portion. And I know there's big problems with cyberbullying. You really, I would, in light of everything happening today, really start to learn discernment when you see things on the internet. Start to not follow what you read, research it. You know, look for understanding and wisdom. Don't look for don't just read something and then jump and follow. There are algorithms and everything else, and you are all independent young people. Or, in James's case, older people. It doesn't, no, it doesn't matter. Doesn't. No, but the truth is you want to make sure that you don't want your mind shaped by people you don't even know and who don't know you. And if you're being bullied, you know, I wish I had, you know, I can't speak to the social anxiety that exists being young today, but I can say that I hope you feel supported. I hope that you have an outlet. I hope that for some of you it's creativity or writing or friends or talking, but it's really important that you have something. It's not about fame. You know, success isn't fame, success isn't money. Success is discovering joy, having peace. The first time you realize what you want to do, like beautiful Maya here, her success came because she discovered what lit her up. That is when you find gold. You can have 1 million whatever on the outside, but if your insides don't bring you joy, if you sit alone in your company or with your friend and you don't have your own connection to self and God, you don't have anything. So I am encouraging young people like myself you know, I'm encouraging you, read books, you know, watch old movies, like learn from people like Charles who are older than you, people who've been there and done it time and time again. There is a gift in wisdom, and wisdom comes from experience. And so you have something to teach us, we have something to learn from you, and vice versa. It's a symbiotic relationship. And I want you all to feel encouraged. My heart goes out to people who have lost people recently. As we celebrate tonight, we must continue to understand that the world is big, but we're all connected. We're connected to each other, the planet, and so congratulations to RealWorks, because you know what? You are serving us. You serve our youth, you serve us, and hopefully we get to serve you back. So in deep gratitude, I want to just say thank you to everyone tonight, Mariama, all of you, and to Paramount so much for, you know, the program that they do, the Content for Change. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Regina.
Thank you, Mariama.
Congratulations on the Variety Voice of Inspiration Award. You are a legend.
And to the man who might be my baby daddy, looking awfully fresh tonight. And everyone else. Thank you. Thank you.
My film is about a teenager who just lost his best friend and is going through grief, and he's trying to find a way to honor his best friend through his love of comic books.
Dear Chris, I had a dream last night, and the night before, and again before that too. We were in the park like usual, but then I'm alone. You're still here, and I have to use that same strength you gave me and finally move forward. It's time. I think I'll give that hope you always seem to have a try.
Being nominated for this award is great because I never expected to, but to have other people recognize something great in it is just a really rewarding feeling to know that something you made is worthy of an award.
My film is about my grandmother and her relationship with her family, religion, and her illness.
He aprendido muchas cosas. Aprendí a valorar la vida, a ser humanitaria y a saber compartir con los demás. Pero si Dios le manda algo a uno, es obra por un bien, por algo es. De un malo saca un buen provecho.
To be nominated for this award makes me feel like my dreams are more feasible as a filmmaker, whether it's just being able to have more opportunities through RealWorks or just learning to trust my own creative endeavors.
The African King is about a struggling black actor who gets challenged at an audition and has to put his morals on the line. And it shows how difficult it could be for actors of color in the industry.
African King? It says black on the calling card.
Oh, come on. That's just a formality. I mean, you can't deny he sounds pretty white.
Yeah, so we just want to see, could you try it in an African accent this time?
To be nominated and recognized by the RealWorks community for the F. John Alcott Award means that my goal and mission to share this important message in my film was received well, and that's all I really wanted, so I'm proud of that.
To present the F. John Outcolts Award for Outstanding Filmmaking, please welcome RealWorks ambassadors Kaya Nelson and Aman Shivnani.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
RealWorks has built the environment that I was always looking for and love being a part of. What I found here is people who support each other and work together to create stories. I'm happy to be here today to support the work of the filmmakers that came before us.
I've seen how RealWorks creates an inclusive atmosphere for filmmakers and provides amazing opportunities to tell our stories and explore careers. I was able to pitch my documentary idea to executives at Paramount and received valuable feedback. Thank you, Paramount. My relationship with my mentor is amazing. It is great to work with filmmakers in the industry and learn about what they do in their careers. Big thanks to all the volunteer mentors who worked with us, including the F. John Alcott Award nominees. We're here to celebrate tonight.
The F. John Outcalt Award for Outstanding Filmmaking nominees are chosen by RealWorks students themselves. We have watched over 40 films over the last 2 years to choose the nominees for tonight. The winner for the 2022 F. John Outcalt Award for Outstanding Filmmaking is
Alex Ortez, Panels.
I can't see anybody right now. Wow, okay. Wow. Okay. Thank you. I'm honored to receive this award. It's been a long road since conceptualizing this idea and watching it grow to the place that it is now. Leading me here is the greatest opportunity that I've been given. When I first applied to RealWorks, I was on the fence about being a filmmaker in the first place. But when I applied there, they saw something in me that I didn't see yet, in both myself and my story. And, man. You know, and they wanted to propel it to its fullest potential. And an unexpected turn happened thanks to the pandemic. I was able to spend years, or at least a year, on conceptualizing this idea, making it truly what it was supposed to be. And in doing so, I was able to find myself and find a passion in filmmaking, most importantly, the writing. And by the end of it, I was able to find a goal that I will chase after for as long as I live, and it's to be the truest storyteller that I can be. I want to thank everyone at RealWorks, John, Abby, Alvis, Charles, and Stephanie, who is the one that actually told me, like directed me to go to the Narrative Lab, leading me to where I am right now. And I want to thank my crew, my cast, Bjorkis, Acosta, Analea, Liam as well. Without their help, I would not have been able to do what we were able to do. And finally, I just want to thank my mentor, John Kaufman, and my parents for believing in me and just really pushing me to where I was supposed to be. I'm so thankful for being here. Also, hey, Regina, how you doing? You too, Charles. Love you. But I just thank you. It truly is a big honor. And I couldn't have done it without just everyone here. I want to also shout out my peers, the other nominees to the award. They put up some of the most amazing work that I've seen. And if it were them, I'd be just as ecstatic as I am right now. So just a round of applause to everybody else. All right.
Do me a favor and make some noise for this winner, Alexander Ortiz. You know, it's a brave thing to stand up in front of people. I think we forget it. We take it for granted as adults. It's a very brave thing to get up here and talk over people that's talking and be this weird auction guy that's got to get money. And to stand up here with so much swag and accept this award, and then to like make a move on Regina Hall. Alexander, you are boss. You are goals, bro. And on top of that, his film is fantastic. So congratulations, my brother. Congratulations. We did it, man. We did it. We did it. Congratulations to also all the other honorees and filmmakers. Like, real talk, I'm a fan. I'm a fan, so give it up for all the other honorees. on filmmakers. When I was young, I went to a performing arts school in Maryland, and quite literally, it saved my life. During that time, my parents were going through it. My mom was a pastor, but my dad was a drug dealer turned drug addict. And it was the arts that quite literally saved my life. And so I don't want any of us in this room to take this moment for granted. There are young people out here killing themselves. There are young people out here being killed. This is an opportunity for us to support not only the culture and the world that we live in right now, but our future. Don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. So thank you, every single person that spent your time, your talent, and your generosity being here. If you're an auction winner, be sure to stop by and check out the desk at the ballroom entrance. Again, that's the desk at the ballroom entrance. Whether you're at home, whether you're here, there's a party going on afterwards. Some of y'all have been trying to party the whole night anyway. So meet DJ Remarkable after this. Finally, Real Work Studio filmmakers have done something remarkable tonight. I don't know how they did this, but from the moment you have walked in this building, people have been filming. And they have made a short film based on tonight. So I don't know how you shot this and edited this. I don't know what the sound is gonna be. But a gift that RealWorks is giving back to us is a short film that they created from the moment you walked in this door. I can't wait to check it out. Let's go.
Welcome to the RealWorks 2022 Gala. Today we're honoring ChangeMakers, actress Regina Hall, and CEO and founder of Macro, Charles C. King.
I think that by bringing diverse points of view and perspective, where everyone is able to tell stories from their lens, from their life experiences, from their heritage, from their cultural perspective, that's when you get to see elevated content.
RealWorks literally is like an expression of my life's work. So I honestly feel like it's a bit of a serendipitous moment to be here to celebrate you all.
Always hone your craft. You know, you can always get better. There's so much great work to draw inspiration from. Like, everyone's creativity is so needed and unique. You guys are the future. You are where we're headed.
Congratulations, filmmakers. Y'all can make films on the fly. I don't know why I gotta keep going down for reshoots and all this kind of stuff. We need y'all to hurry up and make some money and be famous and make our jobs a lot easier. All right, so we're gonna party with DJ Remarkable over there to the left. Get ready to turn up and have some fun. And baby mama, I'll see you on the dance floor. All right, y'all, thank y'all so much. God bless you and have a great night.
Yeah, I'm out at Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to the Narrow. But I'll be hood forever. I'm the new Sinatra. And since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. Yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to cop in Harlem. All of my Dominicanos right there up on Broadway. Pulled me back to that McDonald's. Took it to my stash spot, 560 State Street. Catch me in the kitchen like a Simmons whipping pastry. Cruising down A Street, off-white Lexus. Driving so slow, but BK is from Texas. Me, I'm out that Bed-Stuy, home of that boy Biggie. Now I live on Billboard, and I brought my boys with me. Say what up to Tata, still sipping my top. Sitting courtside, Knicks and Nets give me high five. I be spiked out, I could trip a referee. Tell by my attitude that I'm most definitely from.
stink. Niggas don't think. Stink, pink gators. My Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right. If the head right, Biggie there, and I. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruise, cruise, who? Do something to us. Talk, go through us. Girls want to us. Wanna do us. Screw us. Who us? Yeah, Papa and Pump. Close like Starsky and Hutch. Stick to clutch. Yeah, I squeeze 3 at your cherry M3. Bang every MC easily. Take that. Recently, frontin' ain't saying nothing, so I just speak my peace. Keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace. With my peace. Asking who want it. You got it. On it. That Brooklyn book. We on it.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so mean. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so mean.
I put the NY onto DKNY. Miami, DC, prefer Versace. That's right. All Philly, no it's no ski. Every cutie with the booty or the coochie. Now who's the real dookie? Meaning who's really rock? Frank White push the 6 on the Lexus LX 4.5. Bulletproof glass tips if I want some. Gon' blast me first. Ask questions last. That's how most of these so-called gangsters pass. That's last. Rapping about blunts and bras. Niggas do bras, menage a trois. Sex and expensive cars. And still leave you on the pavement. Condo paid for, no car payment. Like my arraignment, built for the plaintiff. And all this tied up in the Brooklyn basement. Face it, not guilty. That's how I stay still. Richer than rich, so you just come and get me. Come on.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so mean. Can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. This is why they're broken, you're so
So remarkable.
You wanna sit more on my living room floor. Play Nintendo, seasoning no. Pick up my phone, say Papa not home. Sex all night, bad head in the morning. Spin my beat, smoke all my weed. Tattoo on Tata, saying Big Papa. Now check it, you wanna be my main squeeze, baby? Don't you? You wanna give me what I need, baby? Won't you? Picture life as my wife, just think. Full left links, fat X and old links. Bracelets to match, conversation was all that. Showed you the safe combinations and all that. Guess you can say you's the one I trusted. Who would ever think that you would spread like mustard? Things got hot, you sent feds to my spot. Took me to court, tried to take all I got. Another intricate plot. The tramp said I raped her. Damn, why she wanna stick me for my paper? My mosquito hole, my Versace hot tip. Come to find out, you was hitting everybody. You knew about me, the fake ID. Cases in Virginia, body in DC. Won't always be, that's what I get for tricking. Came out on bail, commenced to ass kicking. Look in the doorway in the 4-4. Cause you heard what Papa don't hit me no more. Disrespect my clique, my game's imperial. Mess around and made a box material. You feel me? Stealing chips, running your lips cause of you. I'm also real.
So remarkable.
What you say, What you say, What you say, what you say?
Who's hot, who not? Tell me who rock, who sell out in the stores. You tell me who flop, who cop the blue drop, who jewels got pop, who Gucci down to the jewel top. It's name on pimp, Mace, you know ain't nothing changed but my limp. Can't stop till I see my name on the blimp. Guarantee me and sales pulling up a luck. You don't believe in Harlem World, double up. We don't play around, it's a bet, lay it down. Niggas didn't know me 91, bet they know me now. I'm the young Harlem with the Goldie sound. Can't no PD, just hold me down, cooler. School me to the game, now I know my duty. Stay humble, stay low, blow like Hootie. True pimp, spin no dough on the booty. When you yell, there go Mace, there go your cutie.
They want from me is like the more money we come across, the more problems we see. I don't know what they want from me is like the more money we come across, the more
PIG, PO, PPA, no info. info for the DEA. Federal agents mad cause I flagrant tap myself and the phone in the basement. My team supreme, stay clean. Triple beam, lyrical dream. I be that. Catch a seat at all events bent. In holsters, girls on shoulders. Playboy, I told ya, me and Mike to me lose too much. I lose too much. Step on stage, the girls boo too much. I guess it's cause you run with lame, do too much. Me lose my touch, never that. If I did, ain't no problem to get the where the true players at. Throw your rollies in the sky, wave them side to side, and keep your hands high while I give a girl an eye. Play it please, lyrically, you can see B.I.G.B. flossing, jig on the cover of Fortune, 5 double O. Keep my phone number for men, they got to know, I got to go. Get the flow down, pizzazz, platinum plus, like Zizak, dangerous, on Trizak, leave your ass pizzazz. You got a $100 bill, get your hands up. You got a $50 bill, get your hands up. You got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You got a $10 bill, get your hands up. Single ladies, I can't hear y'all. Single ladies, big noise. Single ladies, I can't hear y'all. Single ladies, big noise. All the chicken heads, be quiet. All the chicken heads, be quiet. All the chicken heads, be quiet. Yeah, ladies, step in, scoop, face, feathers, sing along, come on. All the good looking women sing along. I can't hear y'all. Show me your love. Push your zodiac side. Push your zodiac side. I can't hear y'all. Push your zodiac side. Yeah. Out. If you got long hair, get your hands up. If you got short hair, big noise. If you got long hair, get your hands up. If you got short hair, big noise. If you got long hair on your head, ladies. If you got long hair on your head. If you got long hair on your head, from your ear to your sleeve, even if you got a weed up. Can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up? Out. Can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up? Out. To all my niggas that ain't hit it from the back, who wanna have sex with no strings attached. Yo, can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up? Out. Can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up? Out.
Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Let's go.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Let's go.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Let's go.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Let's go.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here.
I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Aight, all your men up in the jail before suck my dick. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You throwing from the dog with some bump. Aight, they go to click, click. Now I'm 1-1. What? Come up with some tumble. Ain't that summer? Remind me of a strip club. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my dick sucked. And I don't know who the f*** you think you talking to, but it's not him. I expect to watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself buried next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Maybe they tried to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here,
Y'all tucked in? Here we go. Once upon a time, not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived life slow, where laws were stern and justice stood, and people were behaving like they ought to good, there lived a little boy who was misled by another little boy, and this is what he said. Me and you tonight, we're gonna make some cash, robbing old folks and making the dash. They did the job, money came with ease, but one couldn't stop, it's like he had a disease. He robbed another and another, and a sister and a brother. Tried to rob a man who was a DT undercover. The cop grabbed his arm, he started acting erratic. He said, keep still, boy, no need for static. Punched him in his belly and he gave him a slap. But little did he know the little boy was strapped. The kid pulled out a gun, he said, why'd you hit me? The barrel set straight for the cop's kidney. The cop got scared, the kitty starts to figure, I'll do years if I pull this trigger. So he cold dashed and ran around the block. Cop radios into another lady cop. He ran by a tree, there he saw the sister. Shot for the head, he shot back, but he missed her. Looked round good and from expectations, he decided he'd hit for the subway stations. But she was coming and he made a left. He was running top speed till he was out of breath. Knocked an old man down and swore he killed him. Then he made his move to an abandoned building. Ran up the stairs up to the top floor. Opened up a door there, guess who we saw? Dave, the dope fiend shooting dope. Who don't know the meaning of water nor soap? He said, I need bullets, hurry up, run. The dope fiend brought back a spanking shotgun. He went outside, but there was cops all over. Then he dipped into a car, a stolen Nova. Raced up the block doing 83. Crashed into a tree near University. Escaped alive, though the car was battered. Rat-a-tat-tatted and all the cops scattered. Ran out of bullets and he still had static. Dragged the pregnant lady and was out the automatic.
This is another hit from Biz Marquis, dedicated to the radio, not he and she. Because it's time for them to get recognized. This is my version of the Nobel Peace Prize. That's why I'm coming out my face like this. Far as negativity, you never get this. If it wasn't for you, nobody would know. That's why this is something for the radio.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Freeze in full effect. I'm ready. I'm ready, Slick. Are you? Oh yeah, take it down. Girl, I must warn you, I sense something strange in my mind. Yo, situation is, let's cure it 'cause we're running out of time. It's all so relationships they seem from the start. It's also when love is not together from the heart. Check it out. It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me.
So remarkable.
Can't get it out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, love her. Wrong move, you're dead. That girl is poison. Never trust a big butt and a smile. That girl is poison.
It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight.
I wanna rock right now. I'm Rob Bass and I came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone because I get stupid. I mean outrageous. Stay away from me if you're contagious, 'cause I'm the winner. No, not a loser. To be an MC is what I choose. Ladies love me, girls adore me. I mean, even the ones who never saw me like the way that I rhyme at a show. The reason why, man, I don't know. So let's go, 'cause
It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight.
1990, Sharp Rock jumps upon the scene with a lean and a pocket full of green. The green doesn't symbolize I made it on the top, but RoboCop last year was a shock. The tone of the Popeye cut shook your butt. Kids are screaming, the media says what? Kind of music is this for you to dance to? The man with the plan and the band demands you. Leave the smack and the crack for the whack, throw the ball in the knock, keep a smile like that. Leave the knife and the gun in the store and ignore temptation sent by the nation. Racial game cause his pain needs a new rep. In your heart and mind, never forget who set Hawkins, and when you're walking, you know what you're squatting. Black on black, remember that, it's important. Anyway, the shunless one bring forth the fun. No hatred, the summer's almost done. No time for sleep. Jump in your Jeep and pump up the funky beat. Holy beeper goes off, yo, smash it, then trash it. You're too young to be plumped in a casket. Just get your boys and bring the noise and just swing it. And party people, sing it.
so remarkable.
Nunca me ha los dientes.
Suavemente, besa
que quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez, suavemente, bésame, que quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez, suave, bésame, bésame, suave, bésame otra vez, suave. Yo quiero sentir tus labios suave, besándome otra vez, suave, besa, besa, bésame un poquito, suave, besa, 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 bésame otro ratito.
So remarkable. So remarkable. So remarkable.
Me siento en el aire, por eso cuando te veo comienzo a besarte y si te despegas yo me despierto de ese rico sueño que me dan tus besos suavemente. Bésame, yo quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez suavemente. Ese coro, bésame, es la cosa. Yo quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez. Bésame suavecito, sin prisa y con calma. Dame un beso bien profundo que me llega al alma. Dame un beso más, en mi boca cabe. Dame un beso despacito, dame un beso suave, suavemente. Bésame, que yo quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez, suavemente. Ese coro, bésame, es la cosa. Yo quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez. Suaves labios tienen, suave ese secreto, suave. Yo beso y beso, suave y no lo encuentro, suave. Un beso suave, suave es lo que anhelo, suave. Un beso tuyo, suave es lo que quiero, suave. Dámelo.
So remarkable.
Yo me pregunto, suave, tienen tus besos, suave, trato de escaparme, suave, y me siento preso, suave, besa, besa, bésame un poquito, suave, besa, 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 bésame otro ratito, suave, dámelo. Suave, bésame, bésame, bésame,
I'ma put this on. When you see me in the dress, I'ma give me some. Mission 2, gotta make that call. Tell 'em get the bottles poppin' when they play my song. Mission 3, I'm a 3 best friends. Like we do it all the time, we gon' do it again. Mission 4, got the vintage rolls. Drop a couple hundred, tell 'em leave it at the door. Everything with me tonight. A little sweat ain't never hurt nobody. While I'm standing on the wall, I'm the one tonight. Getting body, getting body, getting body, getting body, getting body. Want my body, won't you get your body? You want my body, won't you get your body? Yeah, everybody, I wanna be myself tonight. Can you get me body? I wanna be myself tonight. Don't you see my body? I wanna let it out tonight. Wanna party, wanna dance, wanna be myself tonight. Mission 5 to the front of the line. Let me fix my hair before I go inside. Mission 6, gotta check these chicks, 'cause you know they go block when I take these flicks. Drop down low and sweep the flow with it. Drop down low and sweep the flow with it. Drop down low and sweep the flow with it. Drop down low and sweep the flow with it. Do the uh-oh, do the uh-oh, do the uh-oh, 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 oh no no uh-oh, do the uh-oh, do the uh-oh, 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 oh no no.
Cash money records taking over for the 99 and the 2000s. Girl, you working with some bag, yeah. This fat, yeah. Make it worth spend this cash, yeah. This last, yeah. Girls proud with the pass, yeah. They mad, yeah. You could ride in the Jag, yeah. With that, yeah. You could smoke up by your bag, yeah. A grass, yeah. Got money I can flash, yeah. And trash, yeah. I'm a bitch, I'm a player, yeah. Gun spray, yeah. A wanna walk it like a dog, yeah. Break you off, yeah. Get mine, you gon' get yours, yeah. That for sure, yeah. You're messing with my nerves, yeah. To the curb, yeah. I know you women know, yeah. Ain't it show, yeah. But the jewelry got some more, yeah. I'm about to flow, yeah. Frank bought the beach, yeah. For the street, yeah. We be making heat, yeah. After heat, yeah. The chest lit night, yeah. I wanna bite, yeah. I can hit it right, yeah. All night, yeah. Wanna bring it to my house, yeah. On the couch, yeah. Knock the out, yeah. Get your mouth, yeah. I wanna see a show, yeah. Bend it low, yeah. Let me run it in the hole, yeah. Make me know, yeah. Girl, you look good, want to back that thing up. You a big fine woman, want to back that thing up. Come on, big daddy, want to back that thing up. Girl, who is you playing with? Back that thing up. Girl, you look good, want to back that thing up. You a big fine woman, want to back that thing up. Come on, big daddy, want to back that thing up. Girl, who is you playing with?
On the floor wide open, so much they call up in the ocean. Like a 18-wheeler, fine, but this girl is naked. She's soaking wet, she naked, soaking wet. Shake it like a salt shaker, shake it like a salt shaker, shake it like a salt shaker, shake it like a salt shaker. Poppin' till you percolate. First don't do it, no time to wait. Make it work with your t-shirt. You gotta shake it till your calf almost hurt. Say the heels on your feet, you strap around your boom. Jacket, jacket, jacket. Call that Bojangles. Cruising like fruit or a douche like poop will be your loose and get loose on the goose for real. Off the table dance. If you got TND and your friend, song in. If you ain't with it, well grown then. We ain't no boys, we grown then. You ain't gon' dance, well don't then. Why you wanna waste song then? See you down doing nothing. On the floor wide open, so much they call up in the ocean. Like a 18-wheeler, fine, but this girl is naked. She's soaking wet, she's naked, soaking wet. Shake it like a salt shaker, shake it like a salt shaker, shake it like a salt shaker, shake it like a salt shaker. Come on, shout it, put your hands on it. Coming down, make it hey. Face the wall, shout it, put your hands on it. Coming down, make it hey. Roll that, ride around like a mother wheel. Shake that, this ain't no mother drill. Roll that, ride around like a mother wheel. Shake that, this ain't no mother drill. Get drunk with it, get loose with it. Like Shaw said, let Bruce hit it. Get drunk with it, get loose with it. Like Shaw said, let Bruce hit it. Yeah, shake that real fast and stop. Shake that real fast and stop. Shake that real fast and drop. Shake that real fast and drop. On the floor wide open, so much they call up in the ocean. Like a 18-wheeler, fine, but this girl is naked. She's soaking wet, she's naked, soaking wet. Shake it like a salt shaker, shake it like a salt shaker, shake it like a salt shaker, shake it like a salt shaker.
It's bad bitch o'clock, yeah, it's thick 30. I've been through a lot, but I'm still flirty. Is everybody back up in the building? It's been a minute, tell me how you're healing. Cause I'm about to get into my feelings. How you feeling? How you feel right now? Oh, I've been so down and under pressure. I'm way too fine to be this stressed, yeah. Oh, I'm not the girl I was or used to be. I might be better. Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright, okay, alright. It's about damn time. Turn up the music, let's celebrate. I got a feeling I'm gonna be okay, alright. It's about damn time. In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Feeling fussy, walking in my Balenciennes, trying to bring out the fabulous. Cause I give a fuck way too much. I'ma need like 2 shots in my cup. Wanna get up, wanna get down. That's how I feel right now. Oh, I've been so down and under pressure. I'm way too fine to be this stressed, yeah. Oh, I'm not the girl I was or used to be. But I might be better. Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright,
Yes, I did.